Alrighty, my friends. We'll get started here this morning. We'll plant both of our feet on the ground. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll roll our shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. Feel free to flip your palms if you would like. A deep breath in the nose. And exhale heavy through the mouth. Anything that may feel heavy on the mind or the body today, allow yourself to set it down. We don't need to hold on to everything that we feel that we should. On your next exhale, soften through the shoulders. Allow your jaw to relax. When you exhale, squeeze all the air out of your belly. On your next inhale, breathe all the way into the bottom of the belly, expand the rib cage, and squeeze everything out of you. On your next inhale, slowly bring those shoulders up by the ears. And exhale down by your sides. Moving with your own breath. Inhale the shoulders up. And exhale down. You can slowly make your way into some shoulder circles. Inhaling the shoulders up and exhaling them down and around. You can slowly take them in the other direction. We'll exhale the shoulders to stillness and we'll support the right hand. We'll go into some wrist circles. We'll change directions. We'll take it over to the left. And we'll change directions. We'll bring those fingertips together. We'll push the fingers together. And we'll release, but we'll keep them touching. And we'll push them together. And we'll release. One more time. And we'll release. We'll interlace the fingers here. We'll flip and we'll reach up as high as we can. We'll come back down. We'll flip the palms, keep them together though. And we'll flip back. And up as high as you can. We'll come back down. We'll flip. This time when we come through, we'll kind of pulse our fingers out there a little bit. Reach up, see if you can get a little bit higher. Back down nice and slow. Good. We'll uncross those out. Kind of shake out the arms there a little bit if you may need. We'll kick the right foot out. We'll do some ankle circles. we'll change directions. Good. We'll switch it over to the left foot. We'll change directions. Good. We'll bring our hands to our thighs. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll go into a round of cat and cow. So we'll round our backs and arch the spine, trying to exhale when we round, and inhale as we open up through the chest. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll take our chin, we'll tuck it into our chest, and then we'll bring it up towards the ceiling. We'll tuck the chin to the chest and up towards the ceiling. And maybe when your gaze is towards the ceiling, you can open up your mouth and stretch through the mouth and the jaw. We'll bring our gaze towards the front of the room, and we'll bring our ears to our shoulders. And we'll inhale and we'll exhale as we take it to the other side. Good. We'll bring our right ear to our right shoulder there. And then we'll move our head up and down with our ear still towards our shoulder there. And we'll take it to the left side, so left ear to left shoulder. We'll move the chin up and down. We'll bring the head back to neutral there. We'll bring our right foot back out again. We'll sit up nice and tall. We're going to tuck our foot and our chin together. Then we're going to point our toes away and bring our chin towards the ceiling. Tuck the chin, tuck the toes, and then point the toes away and bring your gaze towards the ceiling. We'll tuck that leg in, we'll bring it over to the left side. We'll tuck the toes, tuck the chin, and point away and look away. We'll lower that foot down there. We will bring our right arm out to the side here, and we'll bring our head to the left. We'll have our fingertips pointing towards the ceiling, and we'll lower them to the ground. Bring the fingertips towards the ceiling and to the ground. Good. We'll lower that arm down. We'll take it over to the other side. So we'll bring our right ear to our right shoulder, and our left arm will come out. Bring those fingertips towards the ceiling, and we'll lower them towards the floor. Good. We'll lower that arm down. We'll bring our hands back to our thighs there. We'll sit up nice and tall, and another quick round of cat and cow. Inhaling as you open up through the heart, and exhaling as you round. Good. We'll sit up nice and tall. We're going to inhale both of our arms up overhead. We'll exhale into a forward fold. Inhale those arms straight out in front of you. And exhale by your sides. Bring your hands to your thighs. Open up through the heart. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, nice flat back. Good. Exhale back down. Inhale those arms straight out in front of you. And exhale by your sides. Bring your hands to your thighs, open up through the heart. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale up halfway, nice flat back. And exhale back down. Inhale, take the knees, tuck them into the chest. One more time each leg. Good. We'll sit up nice and tall and inhale those arms up. Exhale to our forward fold. Inhale those arms straight out in front of you. Exhale and bring them by your sides. Bring your hands to your thighs. Open up through the heart. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale your arms up all the way up overhead. And we'll bring them together at heart center for prayer. We'll twist and turn towards hospitality. We'll exhale and turn towards the great room. Exhale back to center. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale up and take those knees, tuck them into the chest one time there. Good. Sit up nice and tall. We'll inhale our arms up. Bring them together at heart center for prayer. We'll exhale and twist to hospitality. Take your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. We'll sit up nice and tall and twist back to center. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale back down. Exhale and twist towards the great room. Take that opposite knee and opposite elbow. We'll sit up nice and tall. Twist back to center. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale up halfway, nice flat back. And exhale back down. Inhale those arms straight out in front of you. And exhale by your sides. Bring your hands to your thighs. Open up through the heart. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, take the knees, tuck them into the chest. Good. We'll plant the feet on the ground. We'll bring the right leg out long. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. And we'll exhale down towards our foot. We'll inhale up halfway. Good. Back down the leg. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. Good. And exhale back down the leg. Inhale up halfway, flat back. Exhale back down. Inhale your arms up all the way up overhead. And exhale back down to the foot one more time. Inhale up halfway. Exhale back down. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. Good. Exhale and take that leg, tuck it up in, and you're going to cross it over the knee or the ankle there. Sit up nice and tall, and we'll lean over that front leg. Take a nice big inhale here, and when you exhale, try and lean a little bit further into the stretch. Nice big inhale, we'll exhale, and we'll slowly come out of there. Keep the leg crossed. We'll sit up nice and tall, nice big inhale, and exhale. Nice big inhale, and exhale. We'll come up out of there, take that knee, tuck it into the chest. And you can lower it down nice and slow there. We'll sit towards the edge of our chairs and we'll just kind of windshield wiper our legs back and forth. Good. We'll bring our left leg out long. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. And we'll exhale and dive down towards the foot. We'll inhale up halfway, flat back. And exhale back down. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale and dive to the foot. Inhale up halfway. And exhale back down. Inhale, arms up all the way up overhead. Exhale and dive to the foot. Inhale up halfway. Exhale back down. Inhale, arms up all the way up overhead. Good. Exhale and bring that knee, tuck it up into the chest and cross it either the knee or the ankle. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll lean over that front leg. A nice big inhale. And an exhale, and try and lean a little bit further. Good. And we'll exhale, and we'll sit up nice and tall. Keep the legs crossed. Nice big inhale into the belly. And exhale and squeeze everything out of the lungs as you lean forward. And you can slowly exhale. Take that knee, tuck it into the chest one more time there. And we'll lower the leg back down. And inhale our arms up overhead. We'll exhale and meet them together in prayer. We'll exhale towards hospitality. And as we're twisted, we'll open up into a T. Good. We'll exhale back to prayer hands. And we'll twist towards the front of the room. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. And exhale into a T. Good. We're going to face the front of the room. Good. We'll reach from side to side. Good. Good. We'll stay neutral. We'll keep our arms where they're at there. And imagine that you're pushing the walls away from you. Good. And we'll lower the arms down. We'll inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring them together in prayer. And we'll twist towards the great room. And we'll open up our arms into a T. We'll stay in our twist and we'll bring our hands back together in prayer. And we'll twist back towards the front of the room. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. We'll exhale into a forward fold. We'll inhale up halfway. We'll exhale back down. We'll inhale our arms up all the way up overhead. We're going to exhale and twist towards hospitality. Inhale the arms back up overhead. And exhale and twist to the great room. Arms up overhead. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, take the knees, tuck them into the chest one time. Inhale the arms up overhead. Bring them together in prayer, heart center. We'll exhale towards hospitality. Opposite knee to the elbow. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll exhale back to the front. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer. Twist towards the great room. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. We'll sit up nice and tall. Exhale. Arms up overhead. Exhale into a forward fold. Inhale those arms up all the way up overhead. Bring them together at prayer at heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale and twist. Inhale those arms up. And exhale and twist towards the great room. Inhale those arms up. And exhale into a forward fold. Inhale, take those knees, tuck them into the chest one time there. We're all going to turn and face towards hospitality here. We'll drop that back knee down. We're going to start with our hands at prayer, heart center. We're going to inhale our arms up overhead. We're going to exhale and open up into our T, and you all will face towards the front of the room. We'll take our front hand and we'll reach towards hospitality. Good. We'll take that front hand now and we'll place it onto our front knee. And with our back hand, we'll bring it up and over our bicep there. Good. Good. We'll come back to our T. We'll take our back hand and we'll bring it back towards our back leg, and our front arm comes up. Good. We'll come back to our T. One more time, we'll take that front arm and tuck it. Good. And the other arm comes up and over, bicep by the ear. Good. We'll come back to our T and bring your back hand down, your front arm up. Good. Back to our T. Inhaling both of your arms up overhead and exhaling back to prayer. Good. We'll turn and we'll face towards the great room there. We'll start by dropping our back knee. We'll start with our hands at prayer, heart center. We'll inhale our arms up and exhale and open up into our T. You'll face the front of the room. Good, and you'll reach towards the great room. Good, and you'll take that front arm and tuck it on your leg there. And your bicep will come by the ear. We'll come back to our T. You'll reach your back hand down towards your back leg, and your front arm will come up. Good, we'll come back to our T. One more time, we'll reach towards the front. Tuck that front arm. Reach up and over. Good, back to our T. And the back hand down, the front arm up. Back to our T, beautiful. Inhale the arms up overhead. And exhale. Wonderful. We'll turn to the front of the room and I'll have you all come up out of your chairs. You can go to the back side of your chair. Grab some water if you may need. Good. This first one here, we're going to bring our left leg right in front of our right there, heel to toe, if we can. And then I'm going to have us shift our weight towards that front foot, and then we're going to come up onto our toes. Back down, shift the weight to the front feet. Back up. Good. We're going to uncross the legs nice and slow there. Shake them out a touch if you need to at all. We'll take the right leg now. Bring it right in front of the left. Heel to toe as much as you can. And when you're ready, you can shift that weight to the front foot. Lift the heels off the ground. And slowly come back. Last one here. Good. You can uncross the legs, shake them out a touch if you need to. We're all going to turn and face towards hospitality here. So we have our chairs onto our sides here. We're going to lift opposite arm and opposite leg. So our leg that's closest to the chair will be the leg that comes up, and our left arm will come up. And we're going to hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Lift the opposite arm, opposite leg, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Lower. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We'll lift. 3, 2, 1. Lower. We got 2 more. Good. Lift opposite arm, opposite leg. And lower. Last 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And lower. Good, good. Shake your legs out a touch if you need to. We'll turn and we'll face towards the great room there. Good. And it's going to be our leg that's closest to our chair there. It'll be the leg that comes up and our opposite arm so that we can hold on to our chair there. Good. And we'll lower. We'll lift the left leg, right arm, and lower. Good. We'll lift and lower. We'll lift and lower. 2 more. Good work. And lower. Last 1. Good. And we'll lower. Good. You can shake your legs out there, touch if you may need to. And I'll have you face towards the front of the room. We will bring our left leg in front of our right, and we'll slightly turn out our right about 45 degrees. A nice little bend into our front leg there. And we'll meet with our hands at heart center for prayer. We'll inhale our arms up overhead, and we'll exhale and open up into our T. We'll face towards the great room. We'll reach towards the front of the room. Good. We'll come back to center. We'll reach towards our back leg there, and our front arm comes up. We'll come back to center. We'll reach towards the front of the room again. Back to center. One more time. Reach towards that back leg. And up. Inhale your arms up overhead. And exhale to prayer at heart center. Bring your hands to your chair and shift your weight onto that front foot and slowly lift the back leg off for warrior 3. And we'll slowly lower the back foot down. We'll step the front foot back. You can bring your hands to your chair and shoot your hips back for a downward facing dog. Do a nice flat back. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, you can slowly come up to stand. We'll bring our right foot in front this time. And our left behind us and slightly turned out about 45 degrees. A bend into your front knee there so it's not perfectly straight. And we'll bring our hands to prayer at heart center. We'll inhale our arms up overhead. And exhale and open up into your T, facing towards hospitality. Good. We'll reach towards the front of the room. And we'll exhale back to center, bringing your back hand towards your back leg and your front arm up. Good. And back to your T. Reach to the front of the room. And exhale back to T and bring that back hand down, your front arm up. Beautiful. Come back to your T and inhaling your arms up overhead. Meeting for prayer. Bringing your hands to your chair. Shifting the weight onto that front foot and lifting the back foot off for warrior 3. You can slowly lower the back foot down, step the front foot back. Bring your hands to your chair and shoot your hips back for a downward facing dog. And on a nice big exhale, you can come to a stand. We're going to bring our left foot in front of our right here just a little bit. So a nice staggered stance. And they don't have to be in a perfect line. You can kind of stay shoulder width distance apart there. We're going to inhale our arms up overhead and we're going to sink down into a staggered chair stance. Good. We're going to shoot the arms back. Back up front. Beautiful. And exhale and stand up nice and tall. One more time. Lowering down for our staggered chair. And shooting the arms back. Inhaling up overhead and exhaling to stand up tall. Good, we'll switch. We'll bring our right foot in front this time and our left behind us. We'll inhale our arms up overhead and we'll sink into our staggered chair. We'll shoot the arms back and bringing them up front. And we'll stand up nice and tall. Good, sink into that chair, bring the arms up overhead and shoot the arms back. Up overhead. And we'll stand up nice and tall. Good, you can shake out the legs a touch if you may need to. We'll take a seat back in our chair. I'm going to have you inhale your arms up overhead and exhale into a forward fold. We'll slowly roll up. You can bring your hands to your thighs there. We'll go into cat and cow. Nice big inhales and heavy, lengthy exhales. On your next inhale, we'll inhale the arms up all the way up overhead. Exhale into a forward fold. And we'll roll up nice and slow. We'll give ourselves a hug there. We'll look from right to left. And you can inhale the arms up and exhale into your bellies. Inhale the arms up and exhale to the bellies. Uncross the arms, shake them out. Try and switch which arm you had on top. Give yourselves a nice big hug. We'll twist from right to left. We'll inhale the arms up overhead and exhale to the bellies. Inhale the arms up and exhale to the bellies. We'll uncross the arms. You can shake them out. Have you find that nice comfortable seat in your chair. We'll plant both of our feet on the ground. We'll sit up nice and tall. We'll roll our shoulders back. We'll take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale however feels best for you this morning. Feel free to take your palms and flip them if you would like. Try to breathe into that stillness that's within you. Stay there for a few more moments. It is easy to look back at yesterday or forward to tomorrow, but today, this moment right here, is a gift. It may be simple, but it is precious. Notice the gentle rhythm of your breath and notice the way that your body is supported, the steady beat of your heart, the life flowing through you. These are reminders that today matters. Think of something small that you can enjoy on this day. A favorite song, a warm drink, a kind conversation. Life's beauty often comes in these simple moments, and today offers them to you freely. Consider the many moments that you have experienced in your life that have brought you joy, even quietly. Perhaps it was the smile of a loved one, a song that reminded you of happy times, or the quiet beauty of a sunset. These reminders show us that every day holds a gift, just waiting to be noticed. Even when days feel ordinary, or when challenges arise, there is still something to be grateful for. The act of noticing, even the smallest kindness, the briefest moments of peace, can fill our hearts and calm our minds. Life itself is a gift, and today is your chance to cherish it. Take a moment to reflect on the ways that you have grown, that you have learned, and you have cared for yourself throughout your life. Your experiences, your wisdom, and your love are all part of the richness of this very day. Even a quiet moment of reflection is enough to remind you of the fullness and value of your life. Repeat softly to yourself, I am here, I am enough, and today is a gift. Let these words settle deeply in your heart, carrying you gently throughout the day, and guiding you to notice the beauty, the warmth, and the opportunities that surround you. Whenever you're ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Sometimes in this life, we get thrown lots of different challenges. And one thing that always helps me through it is every time that you say no to something else, you say yes to yourself. Thank you all for being here with me this morning. Namaste.